Hey, there we go.
Oh, wait, there's Walt.
Hey, folks, thanks for tuning into the BAMF podcast. We are here on the Sci-Fi Writers Play Old School D&D Twitch channel and on Facebook and YouTube because we're everywhere. We're a media empire. And we had this great joke about, hey, the invisible man, you can't see him. But then Walt shows up and Walt's playing the Invisible Man. I'm playing Ahab the Fishman. Jacob is our GM. Patty Finn, science fiction writer, is playing the Mummy. And what are we calling you?
Toot.
Toot. And Paul, who lives in a haunted house where doors open by themselves, is
That
playing...
was
Oh, nice.
to make it a quick cameo. That's my Wolfman companion, Annabelle.
All right. Hey, Annabelle. And what is your character's name again?
I'm Amber, the werewolf.
Amber, the jaded werewolf. Are you a PI or are you just come across as a PI?
She certainly is developing that way. There was no backstory included, but the feel is really like either that or an Uber driver. One way or the other, she drinks on the job.
Well, while these are pre-gen characters that I provided to everyone, I wanted them to have the opportunity to make the character your own. So
Yeah.
I left the names blank so you could name your characters. I wanted you to, if you had any ideas for backgrounds, just all just fun and games.
Yep.
And just a quick name check that this game we're playing is The Monsters Are Our Heroes by Bloat Games, available right now on Direct2RPG. And since the introductions are out of the way and we started a few minutes late, I will hand the mic over to Jacob Blackman to do the last time summary before we jump into it.
All right. Previously on The Monsters Are Our Heroes, Pod People from Mars. The Monster Cabal was joined by their ally, the Mummy Toot, after making and started making their way into the town of Santa Clara or Santa Mara. Yep. My own notes, and I'm not reading them properly.
You're probably just really jonesing for that. What was it? The Santa Clarita diet.
Santa Clarita diet.
that may in fact be it. Yeah.
Getting some cannibals up in this horror. Yeah. Or something.
Well, I may have inspiration for my next adventure then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Focus on your early anyway, yeah, so Pod People from Mars.
So yes, making their way into Santa Mara, you discovered that the Red Seed factory was responsible for producing lots of these strange changes to people in the area that you've been encountering. They've been acting very inhuman, kind of robotic, but they're not robots because when Amber tasted one of them and with a bite attack, they seem more like plants, and now you have some clarification that these people are in fact plant clones that have been sent by the Martians who attempted to invade Earth decades ago in some new scheme to invade the world. You found Martian plans and evidence that while you're unable to translate it currently, you know that these alien jerks are responsible for what's going on here and for killing the monster cabal that was in the area, and for apparently for the many deaths of the humans of Santa Mara. So you blew up the factory. You just blew it up with all the pod people inside.
Well, I mean, we were just pissed because, we felt bad for Amber because there's nothing worse than biting into a burger and finding out it's just vegetables.
Yeah.
It is the worst, yes.
Especially Martian vegetables.
No, nobody wants that mushroom burger.
No, no.
When you eat a burger, you want to bite into that meat.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a lycanthrope.
I was just following instructions, and it shows a page in the Encyclopedia Britannica on chemical reactions.
So, with the Red Seed Factory exploded with an earth-shattering kaboom, you sent your little drone that you absconded from the police
Borrowed.
police station
Borrowed.
that you borrowed from the police station to assess the damage and to make sure that no one had escaped. And as it flies over the wreckage of the factory, you saw debris shift and move, and rising out of the wreckage of the factory is a Martian war machine, a dreaded tripod with just its tentacles flailing, the tripod legs stomping, and you can see that dreaded heat ray boom, 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 powering up. Now it will notice the drone and the direction from which it came. So the tripod starts marching its way towards you, and you can hear this fearsome siren that it blares as it's charging your way.
I'm into it.
So,
Although I gotta tell you, I wish somebody would call me a dreaded tripod.
Wasn't that your dancer name? Never mind.
Yes. Yeah.
well, no one can see how impressively endowed Rico is, so that no one can give him that name.
All the benefits in the world, no ability to show it off. There's always body glitter. Okay, so let's mess this thing up.
So you have a couple of minutes to arm yourselves. I will remind you that you borrowed many munitions from the local police. So you have vests. You have tactical vests you can wear. You have guns. You used the majority of your explosives on the factory, but you may have a couple of grenades left. Let's see. I'll roll. You have 5 grenades left.
We also have 2 vehicles.
You have a car. You have a van, and you have the sword.
Oh,
And
right.
Those are your current assets.
What's the sword?
Besides whatever else you have on your character sheets.
What sword is this?
You were at the
Remember
very
earlier.
beginning in session 1, because he wasn't sure what you were going up against. The vampire master of your coven, the Scion, sent with you, and he wants this back.
Now he tells us.
The Angel Blade. It is a holy flaming sword.
Okay. Good to know.
Which I guess is in a briefcase or something.
It's in a
A
case.
duffel bag. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Amber looking at the over Rico and Ahab's shoulders at the drone screen with this tripod kind of silhouetted in the flames and the smoke, says, "Damn, that escalated quickly. I'm gonna go put on one of those vests."
So, Knight of Barsoom in the chat. What? And Esoteric is making fun of me for not wearing a ball cap, instead wearing a cold hat because it's cold. But Knight of Barsoom in the chat says we should go get a truck, which we do have a pool van, and get some tow cables and go full episode 5 on this thing. You know, that might be a good idea. Are you up for it, Mike?
Gosh darn you, Night of Barsoom. That's my idea. I've been trying to wait for a quiet moment to say
That just means that you have a lot in common with our Twitch chat.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Because those are all handsome and sexy people, and I'm glad to hear that. Do we have any tow cables at hand? Steel cables of any kind?
You have pool equipment, so you have rope.
I was gonna say this being a pool cleaning van.
You have rope with the little floaty thing with the little floaty plastic things on it.
Oh my god, that's epic. Could we find a way to rig maybe some downed power lines? Or do we see anywhere in town a tow truck?
Give me a perception check. Like I said, you only have a few minutes. You only have a minute before this thing is going to be on you.
So that's D20 plus intelligence?
Yes. A perception check is D20 plus your wisdom.
Okay. I have a 2.
I got a 21.
Okay. Yes, you will see a tow truck.
Oh yeah. Esoteric in the chat is also saying, Mike, we could use the hoses. Because I don't know.
I'm sure plastic hoses from a pool cleaning truck will take down this tripod.
Absolutely. You know why? Because the monsters are our heroes.
Yeah.
If we could spray it with cold virus, we could beat it like old school. But...
There we go.
Hoot holds out a hand and loosens some of his wrappings and says, "I've got these."
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You have all the linen wrapping you need.
Okay, so can we just take it as a given that between the four of us, Amber, Invisible Dude, Toot, and myself, we can free this tow cable from the back of the tow truck? Or maybe we can just spool out enough, attach it to the back of the pool cleaning van, and the two of us can run at him like...
Oh, we're going to clothesline him? Oh my god, yes!
That seemed easier than trying to attach it while we're moving. Is that what you guys would prefer to do?
No, clothesline is fine.
I saw you shaking your head there, Amber. Do you have a point of view?
No, she's fine to let you guys play Luke and Dak here. But she's gonna grab a couple grenades as well, because she's gonna she's got a different idea. She's gonna try to get on board this thing and claw her way up.
If we knock it down, you won't have to climb so high.
That's true.
Okay. So you're doing that. Toot, do you have any plans before this battle is on?
I guess I'm gonna just gear up with some of the vests. I've still got a rifle and a cat in my cloak and a book, and I think other than that, he's just gonna follow along and see if he can help out somehow.
Okay, so Amber and Toot have both put on a vest. Those will provide you 3 more points of armor protection.
Cool. Damn.
Ahab, you're muted.
I thought you could hear me telepathically, Jacob. I'm sorry.
I know.
I have to try that at least once a day. Well,
it's Mike. It's Mike. He needs things.
I will also put on a vest. Okay, the 2 people with the highest dex scores, so the best drivers, are going to be Amber and Invisible Guy. Toot, I know that in my great expansive knowledge of lore of mummies, that once a day you can grow to huge size.
Holy Christmas!
Big and big
game changer.
So I think we should give you the sword, so that you can, if everything else goes wrong or goes right, you can deliver the coup de grace at the end. So, and with that, I'll be riding shotgun in the pool van, as the Invisible Dude's driving, and Amber's driving the tow truck, and that's my plan if you guys like it.
She's down.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So you hand the flaming sword to Toot, who is covered in flammable wrappings and bandages. He's just holding it at arm's length.
That might be the soundest part of this whole plan.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Can Toot go like full on like Thundercats Mum Ra?
Oh
Like
yeah.
growing that size.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like does he grow into like Arnold Schwarzenegger with bad teeth?
Oh, what if Toot decides to use that ability? I will give you some amazing special effects budget.
Especially with a magic sword, that's like Mummy's Curse Plus.
Knight of Barsoom in the chat is saying go full Ant-Man on it because distractions and reasons.
Mm.
All right, so I'm with that all in mind, I am going to ask everyone for their initiative check. Initiative in this system is a D6 plus your dexterity.
Go team!
Oh my god, I love the bubbles.
6 plus 3 is 9.
Okay.
I got a 3.
I also have a 3.
I got a 19 on the D20 and a 6 on the D6.
Okay. And what's your dexterity there?
So 17 plus 2.
Or it's the D6. So you got
So
a 6. Okay.
It's
so
just a D6 for initiative, apparently.
Oh, just a D6 for initiative. Sorry.
Yep.
So 6 plus 2. Sorry.
All right.
oh my god, they just called us the undead red shirts in the chat.
I will be red shirt when my wrappings go up in flames.
It only hurts till the pain goes away. All right, let's do this.
We've made it this far. I think we're all named characters. If one of us dies, I think that's something. Although I
Right.
do think it will be 2.
Well, before we get into a big fight, what's your name again?
Rico.
Rico. Okay.
He gets a better name if he lives.
All right.
Rico Suave. He evolves like a Pokemon, but you can't see it because he's invisible.
Yeah, yep. Just until I, put the makeup on.
Okay, so top of the round is Amber. You will watch as the tripod steps over several buildings. This thing, you've heard about these things. You might have seen some pictures. You didn't know how big these things are. Its legs go up and up and up forever, and then there's this giant machine up there, and the tentacles are flailing, and a couple of tentacles hold these pods that have crystals at the end of them that are flashing and blinking and making all sorts of noises. The theremin music is mighty.
Yeah.
Man, this sounded like Saturday nights in my 20s. Legs for days, tentacles, pods, lots of noise.
So it is your turn, Amber.
Yeah, she says, man, I remember seeing the newspaper pictures from Grover Mills in 1938, but there was no sense of scale. And
I'll give you a luck point for making that reference.
And with that, she'll hit the gas, and I guess, or because we're trying to clothesline, I guess hold her action to go in tandem, or do you just want these on our initiatives?
You can hold your action to do it in tandem. So yeah.
So she'll rev the engine and kind of look over to the empty driver's seat in the other car to kind of get a read on when to go.
Indeed.
Okay. I look over the passenger seat and say,
Vroom, vroom.
That will bring us to Toot.
So can I tell this thing has definitely noticed?
This thing has noticed you. Yes.
Okay, so seeing that it has noticed us, Toot is going to open the door and step out as he does use his giant growth ability. And
Oh,
he's hoping
damn.
that he will grow big enough to distract or draw the attention of this
I love the subtitles at the bottom too. Metallic roaring, metallic creaking.
This thing ain't made of plants, folks.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was distracted by a giant machine. What were you doing too?
So Toot he's going to try and do like an army roll out of the vehicle as it's moving and use some of the momentum to sort of like spring back up. And as he does so, he will use his giant mummy ability.
Okay.
Awesome.
Nice.
So yeah, as the vehicles start because it's initiative, it's all effectively happening at the same time.
Sure.
As the vehicles start taking off, Toot rolls out, and you put your hands to the ground, and you were promised when you were alive that this mummification process would be your immortality. You were promised to be like unto the gods themselves.
Oh my God.
You call forth, you touch the ground, calling forth the Lord of the Dead, Osiris, and his great power, and you feel it swelling up into you. The mummy wrappings fall off of you, and it's like the change from Frank Langella's creepy Skeletor in the black robes to the gold armor. You're suddenly cast in this beautiful gold pharaoh armor as you get bigger and bigger and assume this godlike giant form with a flaming freaking sword in your hand.
Oh yeah, but Patty, you should get like luck points, and damn it, Jacob, you need like 10 luck points. Freaking on, dude.
Awesome.
And
so
Martians and it's really low.
So that was one action. Everyone gets 2 actions around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In that case, I want to use my mummy wrap attack. Am I close enough to use this? So essentially, you use your wrappings to make a ranged attack against an enemy, and you gain advantage when doing so.
Okay. You will reach out your hand, and the wrappings will lash out at the tripod. Give me a ranged attack roll. That is it's a D20 plus your dex.
D20 plus dex. That's 18 plus 2, which is a 20, and a 2 on the D6.
You will start wrapping up that tripod, and it's going to be what's happening here. Is it entangled?
It doesn't say that it's entangled, but it says it just says you make a ranged attack against the enemy and you gain advantage when doing so. So it is shooting the bindings out of one hand and wrapping around it, I guess, but not.
Okay, so what are you trying? Are you trying to entangle it? Are you trying to like smack it with the wrappings?
I'm trying to do like Scorpio from Mortal Kombat. Get over here and then smash it with a sword.
Okay, absolutely. Give me you get advantage on this. Give me a strength check to pull as you scorpion pull it to you. Get over here.
Okay, strength check. And I get advantage.
Yeah.
So 15 on the advantage.
You out with a 16, so it starts coming. You get the wrappings around it. You start pulling on it. It starts coming your way, but then it digs in the two front legs and stops its momentum just before it gets into range to slash down at it.
Can I use a luck point to reroll that, or is it too late?
You may in fact.
Okay. I still did not make.
Okay. Sorry, but that will be that then. And we will move on to the tripod. the tripod does not like this circumstance, and it is going to focus one of its tentacles with that holds a little crystalline device, and you'll boom, 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 as it shoots its heat ray at you. However, I do not believe a 10 is going to hit you. So yeah, this heat ray blast streaks out from the device. You'll duck, and trees and rooftops behind you will alight with fire as they're struck by the ray. And let's see, anything else it can do? It will try to use one of its tentacles to get out of your grasp. So it is going to... will a 15 hit you?
What do you need from me? I've got the...
What you were looking for is your evade score.
Yeah, his evade is a 15.
It needs to equal or better.
Yeah, his evade is a 15.
Okay.
So it should be middle of the middle of the character sheets, about even where your hand is sticking out.
15. You're right. Yeah, maybe it is 15, and I don't want to get any pluses from wearing the vests or anything.
So yeah, the tentacle will strike you. So that is going... Where's my other D8 here? Here we go. That is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god!
Ouch.
This thing is big. It's straight. It hits hard.
Clearly.
It says 1d6 plus 2 on my wrap attack. Does that mean it does some damage to it if it hits?
Yes, you will in fact do damage to it.
That'd be 7 damage then.
Keep in mind, I believe you do more damage when you are big.
I do 2d6 plus 4. You do double damage, so yeah. So that's 7 plus another 7. It's 14.
Excellent. 14 points of damage to the tripod.
Damn tripods.
So that was the tripod's turn. That brings us to Rico.
Oh yeah.
You and me, buddy.
Yep. This is what happens when everything goes wrong, but the right people are in the right inspirational quote here. Let's
You almost had it.
Let's clothesline this thing.
Do it.
All right.
Okay.
Do I have to make a driving check?
I will have the two of you make your driving checks. That is
So I got a 19 on my D20 and a 4 on my D6, plus my 3 is 26 total.
Okay.
I got a 21 on mine, and then I got advantage for a 6.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the two of you will drive, and it's for some reason it's like you've done this before. You've never done this before, but it's like you've done this before. It's very well choreographed. You drive with one in the van, one in the
Tow truck.
The tow truck, and you as Toot is wrapping this thing up, and it's trying to hold its ground against him. You see the opportunity to drive around it. You both go around and around. The cable's getting tighter and tighter, and I will. Does
Mike have the rope with the little pool floaties attached to it, also sticking out the window?
Yes.
It's not going to do much, but you know.
Hanging onto the pool skimmer, waiting for an opening with that bad boy.
It's like a giant fly swatter.
I'm just happy to
it managed
participate.
it managed to total a 20, but that does not beat any of your driving check, and it certainly doesn't beat that 6 that you rolled for advantage.
Yes.
So the Martian tripod will its legs will get wrapped up, and and you will and it will collapse.
Oh my god! I can't believe you synchronized that so well.
I'm going
Perfect timing.
I'm going to do some falling damage to it. It will take 13 points of falling damage.
That was awesome, Mike. What movie was that from?
Roger Corman, Battle Beyond the Stars, 1979.
Oh, really?
Right.
I thought
I
that
figured it was
like
something
Weekend at Bernie's.
obscure.
And as the tripod has collapsed to the ground momentarily, that will bring us to Ahab.
Oh, okay. I'm going to get out of the car and head over there, and I have various merman weapons. Collection of lay old manor weapons, shark tooth garland weapons. And they deal attack damage and slashing. I'm going to get some of those and just start wheeling on the hull.
Okay.
So let's see, what's the hit on that?
That's a melee attack. So that'll be the D20 plus your strength.
Yeah, but what am I aiming for?
It has a big giant body. It has tentacles that have heat rays on them. What do you want to aim at?
Whatever's easiest to hit. I got an 11 and a 6.
Is that your total?
D20 was 11. Let's see, I add that to my dex or my strength.
Your strength.
15.
And the 6 gives you an advantage, right, on the D6 or no?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Kind of bonus.
So yeah, you will hit with advantage.
Okay.
So let's see. It's currently down, so I will turn that advantage. I'll have you do double damage.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let's see. What do I roll for damage on this guy?
It's your attack damage.
1d6 plus 4.
Yeah. So you give you 2d6.
Okay. First d6 is 4. Second d6 is 2. So that's 6 plus 4, so 10.
All right. So yeah, you will come up to this thing as you have the opportunity to strike it while it's down, smashing it with the shark tooth weapon that you've got, and you will get it right in between a couple of plates, and with your impressive underwater strength that you've got, you will pry it open, and inside you will see momentarily there are 3 of these pod people that are hooked up to the machine inside. Look like they're piloting it.
Sick.
I would like a one-liner here. I would say with my fishman voice, but I don't have anything, so I'll get back to next turn.
Okay. That'll bring us back to the top of the round with Amber.
Oh, sweet. So she'll abandon the tow truck, seeing this breach, and go to join Ahab to get some more of these pod people.
Okay.
So she has charge, as we've seen in previous sessions. So she's going to leap out of the tow truck, not bothering with brakes or putting it in park or anything. It's for suckers. So,
Just leaping out of a moving vehicle.
I am so making that my next T-shirt creation is going to be "Brakes are for suckers."
Brakes are for suckers. And yes, so she'll charge at this breach and attack one of these pod person pilots. So.
Okay.
Are these pod people or Martians inside there?
It looks like pod people. They look human.
All
They
right.
appear human.
So I got a total of 25. 27. No, 25. Math.
That will hit.
Awesome. And I do a D8. And
Yep.
it would be good if I had a D8.
Are you gonna flip open their head like the person's head like a Pez dispenser?
Yeah. 6 damage.
All right.
And that's one action, so I get another one, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so I'll keep wailing on this guy.
Okay.
Ooh, holy crap! A 20 and a 6.
Oh my. Okay.
That is one dead salad.
Yeah.
So yeah, your velocity carries you at this thing. You claw into it, opening up a vital area, and you smash your other claw into that vital area. Give me double damage for this attack.
So is the vital area on the pod people? Is that like the croutons?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a bad salad joke.
13 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
13 damage. Dang.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Let's see. I'm going to take out one of its weapon systems. Let me randomly assign here which of these weapon systems can it no longer use.
Wait, was she attacking the tripod or the pod person inside of the tripod?
The person inside, but they're operators, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're operators. So you are going to take out the pod person who is responsible for operating the tentacle weapons.
Awesome.
So it cannot make any more tentacle attacks.
Awesome. And as she slashes at this vegetably wound that she's made,
Vegetably wounded.
the tentacles with its convulsions outside are like flailing in pain almost.
Indeed. So yeah, you will see that the tentacles have been pretty active. They will just collapse to the ground. And that will bring us to Toot.
Okay, you still get 2 turns per 2.
You get 2 actions.
So get 2 actions. Okay, let's see.
Yes, indeed. And you're still big.
I'm still big. Okay, so how big is Toot in relation to this thing? Like quarter?
You are about the size of its body. But most of this thing, the height is its legs. But it's as it's currently down. If you were standing next to this thing, you'd be about half its height.
Okay.
But now that this thing is down, it's right there with you.
Okay, so I see that this thing is taking a bit of a beating, and he's going to take the opportunity to close the distance, and he holds up the flaming sword, and it just lights up more intensely, and he screams in his deep voice, "With this angel blade, I bid thee become unmade." And he goes to smash it.
Very nice. All right, as it is prone, I will give you advantage on the attack.
Ooh, okay. Advantage on the attack. Plus strength is 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Or I want to get to the roll 2d6 because in my
the angel blade does special damage. The angel blade does a D10 plus a D12, and because you're big, it does 2d10 plus 2d12.
Whoa, okay. Let me get my D10 then. And
That's a lot of D.
2d10 and 2d12. You guys are going to give me a second here.
You need all the dice.
Yeah. 12. Okay. So that's 20 on the D10.
He's like our nuclear option.
Yeah.
He is
inside
literally
the
in
shell. As these blows are raining on the outside of the tripod, Amber said, "This was the guy with the encyclopedias."
He is literally in God mode right now.
And as he's about to lift, so he smashes down on it once, and that's 32 damage in total.
Oh my god!
And
Insane.
he pulls his sword up and pulls out an encyclopedia the size of the house and says, "Yes," puts it back in. And rather than, he's going to maybe smash down on this thing again with another attack. Okay, dear. That one definitely.
Oh, only 94 points of damage this time.
Yeah, that was a 4 to hit, which I'm assuming misses.
It does, but it doesn't matter. Your first attack drove it to -11.
Oh my god!
So yeah, you bring the sword down just straight into the head compartment of this thing. Amber and Ahab, who are looking inside, will watch as the sword just goes right into the pilot compartment. The flames spread out, cooking the pod people inside, and the tripod just goes dead. All the machinery inside just stops. The noises and buzzing and whirring and sirens it was making, everything just dies down, and you're left with that sense of hush that happens post battle.
I nudge Ahab, and I'm like, since they got this covered, you want to go for a burger?
Yes, I would. Filet of fish.
A filet of fish. No salad, though. I think I've had my fill for the day.
Should we have saved one of these guys for questioning?
A little late now.
Can't we take a piece of him and like put him in a pot, maybe regrow him? Just like that little baby alien.
Hey, Toot, you're the smart guy. Does that seem like a good theory?
I thought you guys were like on the side, as in the background, gigantic Toot is like.
Yeah. I'm bending down to the ground. Sorry. Maybe.
So we are out of initiative, and you have having overcome impossible odds and destroyed the Martian tripod. You have successfully avenged the slain monsters and people of the city of Santa Mara.
Do we all hop in our Scooby van and go for that burger?
Yeah. And
While
we
we do that,
burgers.
can Toot shout something out the window as we drive away?
Absolutely.
He says, "We are the monsters. Ahab, Rico, Amber, and Toot. Martians go home, or Martians go boom." And he turns to you guys and says, "The boys down at the club, they call me King Tootpak."
No. Oh no. That hurt my soul a little. I'm not gonna lie.
He does have something called a rap attack, so it just made sense. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was fun. That was really, really cool.
All right, so yeah, you guys will go. You'll have your burgers, you'll have your fish sandwiches, whatnot. You'll get back home and tell the Scion what happened. He will throw a big party for you. He has invited one of your favorite bands to play live music at this party for you.
Would that be Toot
The
Live
Monster
Crew?
Mash.
Yeah. Oh my god!
He has resurrected
No.
the lead singer of Typo Negative to sing at your party.
Oh god. Oh my god! Yeah, that was good. That's a fun system where you can do a lot of cool things, especially with not being bogged down in a huge rule book. I mean, what's the rule book length on that? It's like what, 36 pages?
Yeah, it's like 34, 36 pages, something like that.
Yeah, it was based on Valor Knights, which was done for Zine Quest on Kickstarter last year. So it's that same kind of zine, less than 40 pages. Which reminds me, we would be amiss if we did not mention that Eric Lote, who wrote this game, has a new game on Kickstarter right now for just the next 4 days using the same system called Destination Uncharted. Same exact system. It's compatible with Monsters Are Our Heroes or Valor Knights, and it's all about Indiana Jones, Tomb Raider style RPG stuff.
Hell yeah, yeah, definitely going to get it on that.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think we can get him on the regular show? Maybe to talk this up a little bit.
I didn't know about it until today, or else I would have. So yeah, we should reach out to Eric and see if we can. No, he's super busy right now, but we'll reach out.
Yeah, plus he's only got 4 days left on this because these zine Kickstarters are really short, right?
Yeah, tiny. So yeah, I'm working on one myself right now. But yeah, so support Eric Lote. He's a great guy. His Kickstarter is up for the next 4 days, so give it a look. Thanks again to Jacob for GMing. This was a lot of fun. The game was The Monsters Are Our Heroes. It's great for little one-shots like this or short campaigns. Like, this was 3 sessions long. This is one of our longer campaigns. Thanks to Patty for coming out.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Patty!
Paul from Union City Heroes, you're kickstarting your new board/deck building game in the very near future, right?
2 weeks from tomorrow, so February 16th, we go live with our cooperative deck and board building game, which you can hear about this Thursday, right?
Thursday.
On the BAMP podcast.
Thursday, same time, Thursday noon on the BAMP podcast. We'll be doing a demo, and actually, apparently, we'll be streaming it here to the Sci-Fi Writers Play Old School D&D Twitch channel as well.
Hell
Terrific.
yeah.
Get it in front of all kinds of cool guys. So,
And I'll have some brand new exclusive stuff to show off then.
sweet. We look forward to that conversation.
Yep.
All right. Need to wrap things up. Any closing thoughts? Anybody?
If you enjoyed this adventure, please download Pod People from Mars from DriveThruRPG.
Available right now for your RPG pleasure. Patty, do you want to plug any of your recent books or webpage or anything?
I guess if anyone, we're actually playtesting a bunch of stuff for D&D 5e. I know,
Okay.
and if you can find the playtest document on pennydragon.games. If anyone wants to check that out.
What was that URL? Just one more time.
Pennydragon.games.
Penny Dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Walt, anything from you, or should we wrap it up?
We just dropped Unearthed Editions, which is an OSR product that takes redeemed thieves and uses them as spies for a good organization. That's on DriveThruRPG. We just got the proofs back, and they look gorgeous.
That's super fun. That's a great concept.
Yeah, the proofs look really, really good. We just got them, and they got that zine feel to it because it's only like 34, 36 pages, and the one on the premium paper just is outstanding. Lots of great Dean Spencer art, like you see there right on the cover. It came out really, really well. So yeah, we got that, and then just tune back in on Thursday for Paul's jam for his deck building game, and then Fridays for Sci-Fi Writers playing old school D&D, where we get smashed playing the old first edition. Patty's been on before with his Wild Dwarf. That was
That was a lot of fun. Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
Dwarves are the best. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. This was a good time, Jacob. Thanks once again for jamming. That was a good time.
Yeah, thanks, Jacob. Great game.
Thank you, Jacob. A lot of fun.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
And to all our listeners and viewers, we'll catch you next time on the BAMF podcast.